बहिणी. Backstage, everyone. One, two, three. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check.
Hello, hello, hello.
May we request the audience to rise in the honor of the academic procession. I repeat, may we request the audience to rise in the honor of the academic procession. May we request you to remain standing till the dignitaries take their seats. We thank you for your patience. The academic procession is about to start.
सेंटर में ही उतर भद्रेश भाई અહીંથી બધા ખસી જાઓ હા ખસી જાઓ બધા Yes everyone, yes everybody look at the camera. Everyone join the picture. थोड़ा बाजू है. खास अजय. थोड़ा बाजू है. Yes everyone. Yes please. Ajay. Yes sir. Yes everybody, yes please. Sorry. Thank you sir. Sorry sir. Sorry, sir.
Thank you all. May we all take our seats now.
तारो नाम बदल.
Namaskar. On behalf of Anant National University, I, Professor Aditi Vyas, am honored to welcome you all to our 7th convocation. It is our privilege to extend a warm welcome to our distinguished chief guest, Padma Shri Dr. Sridhar Vembu, the chief scientist and co-founder of Zoho Corporation, one of India's most successful homegrown technology companies. We welcome Shri Ajay Piramal, President Anant National University and Chairman Piramal Group. Our Provost, Dr. Sanjeev Vidyarthi, Honorable members of Board and Trust, Directors, Deans and Leads, distinguished faculty and staff of Anant National University, proud parents and family members, honored guests, and most importantly, the graduates of the class of 2025. येन त्वया भारत तैलपूर्ण प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमय प्रदीप. Just as Maharshi Vyas has ignited the lamp of knowledge with the oil of Mahabharat, Anant National University is committed to kindling and nurturing impactful solutionaries of Bharatvarsh through its innovative pedagogy. As India's premier design university, we are dedicated to training students through a philosophy that multiplies traditional design pedagogy with liberal arts disciplines, emerging technologies, and community knowledge. Today is a culmination and celebration of this dedication with more than 299 of our young designers, change makers, stepping forward to transform the world. This 7th convocation has been called upon to confer the degrees on candidates of our multidisciplinary undergraduate and postgraduate programs in design and architecture, as well as Anant fellowships in climate action and sustainability and built environment. Let's commence the proceedings by seeking the blessings of Mahavidya, the Divine Mother Saraswati, with the invocation by our student Jigyasa Mehra.
या कुन्देन्दुतुषार हार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवै सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा निःशेषजाड्यापहा निःशेषजाड्यापहा.
May Sarva Vidya Pradayani, the bestower of knowledge, light our inner brilliance. We now request the President, Anant National University, Shri Ajay Piramal, to declare the convocation open.
I declare the 7th convocation open.
Thank you so much, sir. Let us commence the proceedings of this convocation with a welcome address by our Provost, Dr. Sanjeev Vidyarthi, an expert architect, avid urban designer and spatial planner, globally acclaimed scholar, visionary leader and institution builder. Dr. Vidyarthi plays a pivotal role in establishing Anant National University as a leader in design education. A PhD and Master of Urban Planning from University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, Dr. Vidyarthi has led the founding of Ayojan School of Architecture, Rajasthan. He's also served as a Director of Undergraduate Studies and as Head of Department of Urban Planning and Policy at University of Illinois, Chicago, one of North America's largest planning schools. He's also been the founding director of Chicago's first Master of City Design program at UIC. May we now request Dr. Vidyarthi to take the dais.
Namaste. Good evening, everyone. A warm welcome to all the distinguished guests, members of the board, faculty, proud parents, families, and most importantly, our graduating students. It fills me with immense joy and pride to welcome you all to this very special day. Today marks a milestone for all of us at Anant National University as 299 of our graduates step into the new journeys filled with purpose and possibilities. The class of 2025, you worked hard, persevered through challenges, and emerged stronger, more confident, and more creative. Today is your day, a day that belongs to you and to everyone who has supported you along the way, including your families, your mentors, your peers, and your university. As you enter this new chapter of your life, remember there could not have been a better time to begin this journey. Yes, the broader world is marked by economic, political, and environmental uncertainty. But amidst all this, India stands as a beacon of light and a moment of remarkable opportunity. We are growing, innovating, and moving ahead with purpose towards becoming Viksit Bharat, and that too within a few decades. And you will be the builders of that new India, an India that is sustainable, inclusive, and globally recognized. An India where design thinking shapes governance, industry, and a better quality of everyday life for all its citizens. So go out with confidence because you have prepared well to be change makers. Your training at Anant has empowered you to design for purposeful impact. Working through diverse learning experiences and long nights at Anant, you have strengthened the skills that truly matter. For instance, you have developed empathy, imagination, teamwork, communication, and disciplined execution. These are not just academic skills, but professional capabilities that will help you contribute meaningfully to the society. As you step forward in a rapidly evolving world, your role as designers will shape our collective future. For centuries, human progress was shaped by our ability to teach machines what to do. Today, intelligent and adaptive technology can learn with you, expand your creativity, and support your imagination. This is a profound, unprecedented shift. Artificial intelligence today gives you remarkable freedom to rethink how we build, conceive, and solve problems. Use it wisely, use it ethically, and use it above all to strengthen our communities and uplift our people. Just as you've grown into skilled, thoughtful professionals ready to embrace this new era, Anant too has been on a path of notable growth. Over the past year, Anant has expanded its horizons, built world-class infrastructure, introducing best-in-class facilities, and creating spaces that foster experimentation, innovation, and hands-on learning. This physical growth closely reflects our academic growth and increasingly global outreach. This year, Anant was recognized as a Center of Excellence by the Government of Gujarat, an honor that reflects the abiding dedication of our entire community and recognizes our responsibility to raise our own benchmarks, to innovate more boldly, and to continue building an institution that inspires excellence in all walks of academic life. As you are aware, we are committed here to deepening our global presence through meaningful partnerships with leading institutions domestically and all across the world. We continue to refine our academic ecosystem to ensure flexibility, continued relevance, and sustained innovance, enabling students to shape learning pathways that match their aspiration and strengths. The impact of this collective effort is visible in your achievements. Whether it is reimagining sustainable neighborhoods, designing climate-responsive buildings, creating circular economy solutions, or developing inclusive innovations, you have shown that design is far more than a discipline. It's a mindset that can improve life in dramatic ways. The class of 2025, you have everything it takes to make an impact. All of us at Anant are incredibly proud of you, and we are sure you'll carry forward this spirit with distinction. Graduation may mark the end of your time as a student, but it marks also the beginning of your place in a global Anant Alumni Committee that is transforming industries, communities, and lives through its work. Just as you will always remain a part of Anant, Anant will always remain a part of you as your intellectual home, your proud collaborator, and the solid ground that shaped your journey. Congratulations once again, and I wish you success in all your future endeavors. Thank you. I would now like to introduce our President, Shri Ajay Piramal, who is amongst India's leading business leaders and philanthropists and the chairman of the Piramal Group. He has been a torchbearer for responsible entrepreneurship and has passionately supported meaningful education in India, including this very institution. Conferred with several national and international recognitions, he holds key positions on the board of several companies and prestigious institutions. As the president of Anand National University, he guides us with his vision of a just and empowered society with humbleness and a abiding sense of seva. I now invite Mr. Ajay Piramal to address the graduating class and all our guests.
Sound, can we please have the podium mic?
Yeah. Namaskar. The chief guest for our convocation, Dr. Sridhar Vembu, members of the governing board, trustees, Provost Dr. Vidyarthi, faculty, parents, and graduating students. Good evening. Our graduates, your proud families, our faculty, and our guests. I take a moment to extend a very warm welcome to our chief guest, Dr. Vembu. We are deeply grateful to you for finding time in your extremely busy schedule to be with us today, especially when there is a wedding in his family and he should have been at the wedding celebration at this time, but that you are here shows your commitment to young people, to inspire them. Your presence speaks volume about your generosity of spirit and your enduring support for education, young people, and institutions like ours. We are truly honored to have you with us. Today is a day of celebration and reflection, a day when we honor the hard work of our graduating students as well as the hopes and dreams that have brought them here. India stands at the threshold of a remarkable transformation today as we work towards Viksit Bharat 2047. One truth stands clear. Our country's progress will depend not only on scale and speed, but how thoughtfully we design our growth. Or as the Honorable Prime Minister has said, the future of India will be shaped not only by policies, but by how imaginatively we design our development. Design has always been India's quiet strength. It's present in our crafts, in our cities, and our problem-solving instinct. However, in today's world, design has evolved beyond aesthetics and creativity. It is becoming a way of thinking, a way of building solutions that are inclusive, sustainable, and truly human. As the Prime Minister says, design is no longer about how something looks, it is about how a system works. Design helps us examine systems, how people live, work, travel and connect, and find better ways to make them function more effectively. When applied with purpose, it can make homes more affordable, mobility more accessible, healthcare more humane, technology more intuitive, and governance more transparent. That is the power of design. It helps us see the whole picture, connect the dots, and act responsibly. Design is not a discipline limited to the studios, it is a discipline for life. It gives us the tools to reimagine industries, rebuild communities, and renew our environment. It's how we transition from a make in India as an aspiration to design for India. As the Prime Minister again has said, we must not only manufacture in India, but we must also design in India, for India, and for the world. At Anant National University, we see ourselves as a part of this national mission. We are not just teaching design, we are helping young people apply it in life, to society, and to the challenges of our time. We are helping them turn creativity into careers that make a difference. Careers that build, repair, and renew the world around us. Our approach, DesignX, combines design with technology, sustainability, research, and the wisdom of India's craft traditions. It encourages students to think broadly, work diligently, and design thoughtfully. Our graduates leave not just with portfolios, but with the confidence that what they create can stand up to the world's toughest challenges and make a life a little better for others. Many of them already are. They are designing safer cities, developing sustainable materials, creating more inclusive public spaces, and enhancing digital experiences. Some have joined leading firms, others have built their own ventures. Each of them is proof that design, when grounded in purpose, has the power to move a nation forward. And as the Prime Minister often reminds us, nation building is not just the job of governments alone. It is shaped by every citizen who chooses responsibility over convenience. This impact is no accident. It is the result of a vision we have nurtured since the very beginning. Today, Anant has made significant progress in its mission to cultivate future-ready, empathetic, solution-oriented design leaders who will carry forward the learnings at Anant and make a real impact in the world. We have not only grown in numbers, but also deepened our commitment to contributing meaningful to national development. This year, we have been recognized as a center of excellence by the government of Gujarat, an honor that reaffirms our commitment to advancing design-led education and research in India. Our strong performance in both the NIRF and GSIRF rankings reflects our quality and the trust we have established as an institution that combines creativity with purpose. This year has also marked a transition in our leadership. We express our gratitude to Dr. Anant Chaubey for his leadership and vision during his tenure, and we warmly welcome Dr. Sanjeev Vidyarthi as our new Provost. Dr. Vidyarthi brings deep expertise in urban planning and global collaboration, ensuring that Anant's next phase will build on its strong foundations while opening new pathways for innovation and impact. As a center of excellence, we now aim to push our boundaries further and set new benchmarks for ourselves. Here, we don't just teach design, we nurture design thinkers who question, collaborate, and build solutions that impact lives. To enable this vision, Anant offers a world-class environment for learning and making. Our campus is designed as a space for experimentation and collaboration, a space where ideas turn into action. We are further expanding our facilities to ensure that our students have access to the latest technology and high-end spaces, enabling them to bring their dreams to life. Being shaped by some of the most renowned architects, B.V. Toshi, Rajiv Katapalya, Bimal Patel, Rahul Mehrotra, Sasaki, Hafiz Contractor, Aniket Bhagwat, and Vijay Arya. This expansion is not just about new buildings, it's about offering a learning experience that surpasses global standards. Education at Anant is not one size fits all. We recognize that each student's journey is unique. That's why our flexible curriculum allows students to design their own learning pathways. This freedom empowers them to explore their interests, discover their strengths, and prepare for the careers they truly desire. Our career-oriented education ensures that every student graduates ready to make meaningful contribution, whether in industry, research, or entrepreneurship. They are equipped with the skills and mindset to continue learning, adapting, and leading in a rapidly changing world. As we begin this new chapter, that design is not only what you do, it is how you think, how you listen, and how you act. Carry, my dear students, that mindset with humility and courage. Design is not about being different. It's about making a difference. And every thoughtful step you take will leave the world a little better designed. I once again congratulate all of you and your parents for all the help and all the support that they have given you. May you go out and design not just for a living, but for a better Bharat and a better world. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for that very inspiring address and also for establishing design as Jeevan Vidya. You actually are the wing beneath our wings. Today's celebration honors the legacy of your extraordinary vision, inspiring leadership, and exceptional guidance that has shaped a transformative path for our students and the whole of Anant community. Tadapi tava gunanam isha param nayati. The boundaries of your glory cannot be found. And this is so true for our chief guest, Padma Shri Dr. Sridhar Vembu. All I am going to do is to make a very humble attempt to introduce him. An electrical engineer from IIT Madras and Masters and PhD from Princeton University. Dr. Sridhar Vembu co-founded Zoho Corporation in 1996 and served as a company CEO from 2000 to 2024. In 2025, he assumed the role of chief scientist to focus on deep tech, particularly in AI development. Under his leadership, Zoho Corporation has emerged as the largest software product company in India, serving over 130 million users across more than 150 countries. Hiring, training, product strategy, location, and customer satisfaction at Zoho are all driven by a holistic philosophy that puts contentment and humility as key virtues. A defining aspect of Dr. Vembu's philosophy is his vision for rural India. Through Zoho's rural development efforts, he has set up offices and R&D centers in villages and small towns, enabling the engineers to work on the world-class technology without leaving their communities. Dr. Vembu has been a strong proponent of developing deep tech capabilities in India, especially for critical sectors like healthcare and defense. With a huge round of applause, please join me in welcoming our chief guest, Padma Shri Dr. Sridhar Vembu, to the dais to deliver the convocation speech.
Thank you. Vanakkam. Namaste. First of all, I have never been to I've never seen such design thinking in one place before, so I'm so glad I came today. And this is a topic very near and dear to me, if I'll narrate. First of all, I want to thank Piramalji for making me come here, and the Provost Sanjeev Vidyarthi for inviting me. And they insisted I come, and I'm glad I came, because it's what I saw today definitely blew my mind. This is something our nation really, really badly needs. I'll first quote V.S. Naipaul, the Nobel laureate. He said, now of course he's Indian origin, right? He grew up in the Caribbean and then England, and literary author. And I actually happened to read his books in about early 90, 91, 92, just when I finished IIT. So, and he said in independent India, Indians have built like a people without a history. And that's a very strong indictment. And it actually stung, those words stung, because he's telling the truth, right? We don't leave any kind of a visual, landmark in our thing. Our history is there. We have great temples to Taj Mahal, to all of it. But what have we done in contemporary India? What are we doing? What is our age doing? That's something we should think about, right? In fact, I grew up, I was born in a village very close, it's in Tanjavur district, but you might have heard of the big temple, the Rajaraja Cholan. His son Rajendra Cholan built a big temple too. That was only about 10 kilometers from where I was born. It's equally grand temple. Our Prime Minister was there just about 2 months ago in the temple. It's called Gangai Konda Cholapuram. He was celebrating victory over some campaign he had in the Ganges. So the literal village name is Gangai Konda Cholapuram, which means the Chola king who conquered the Ganges. That's the name of the village itself. And that's where he has built this big temple for Shiva. And the temple has stood for more than 1,000 years now. It's a stone monument. It's a beautiful one. You can go look it up online. And I used to go there as a kid, and I would wonder, why is it we built this 1,000 years ago here? And nothing in the last 100 years, nothing in the last 200 years, nothing here that would make us proud, our generation, what we built. What is it that we built that's going to stand 1,000 years, right? But I would attribute this entire company's existence to those type of thinking I had in my childhood. That inspired by Rajendra Chola's temple, I would think these thoughts and I would question this. I remember 12-year-old, 13-year-old, 15-year-old, I'm going to this temple, I'm thinking this constantly in my head. Why can't we build like this? And today I'm happy to say, whenever I see anything, I'll start with the farm where I live. We had to build a security guard station when you enter. And I said, generally those things nobody pays any attention to. It's just a security guard station, right? Nobody wants to be there. I told our architects, even a small space, let's make it nice, So we said, she's a young lady from Kerala, the design thinking. She designed us something, we call it a welcome center. We changed the name. We don't call it a security guard station, we make it a welcome center. Or in Tamil, Varaver Pagam, we call it. So it's a welcome center. And now that became a focal point, actually. In fact, I posted this on X about 3 years ago, I think. It's very nice. When you enter the thing itself, you'll see a small, very small thing. It's only about 200, 150 square feet, but it looks nice visually. And ever since we have been now, last several years, we have been applying whether our office space, the school we have built recently. The school itself looks like a row of homes. The traditional Tanjavur Agraharam, as we call it, which is the, where the temple is, the students will congregate there. We have built the school exactly looking like a street. And that's going to open the next month or so for Pongal or Sankranti. That's when we are opening it. And the school, the new office spaces we have built in Chennai, that is taking inspiration from Italian small towns. You go into it, you'll go through a small town, Italy. That's how we have built it, with the coffee shops and all of that. And there is a water body, there is a forest nearby, all of that. All in about 40 acres. So we have done a good job there. So we pay a lot of attention to this. So I'm so glad that Anant National University here, you are really instilling this thinking and you are living this. I mean, I saw the design you put out in the conference room. I saw the Anant National University, the dispenser, the tissue dispenser, and that's very nice. I hope to see all over the campus your footprint, And then you talk about the climate change. I actually live in a home, I consciously don't use air conditioning, which where I live in Tenkasi, it's about 95% of the time it's okay. Occasionally it might be a little hot, but I use the fan. But it's a conscious choice, and it's a compressed mud based building. Actually, it's several degrees cooler inside when you are. So many people who have visited me comment on this. But how come it's so much cooler inside than what it's so hot outside? It's a mud brick compressed mud block. All of this was our traditional knowledge. Our homes were built this way, 100 years ago until then. Now, all over India, we're building the same concrete and, structures that we just actually should not be doing. And for those of you, the students, I'll leave you with these ideas. I came across this book, a British book about a couple of years ago. And it's by an architect who asked the question, why is it that 20th century architecture has not made a mark really? I mean, why is it that we still celebrate an 18th century, and even European context he's talking about. It's the same thing in India, right? Why? Turns out a lot of the architecture of what modernity comes from a German 1910, 1920 Bauhaus school, they call it. That's where it came from. And basically the rectangular block thing and the concrete, all of that. We must question this because it's not suitable for our climate today. When it gets very hot, concrete traps the heat. So it's not suitable for us. And we need to build for our climatic conditions. We have to use materials that are suitable for us. Mud not only is actually cooler, it can last much longer. I have a rural home in my village which is more than 250 years old. It's still standing well. So you just have to maintain it, which is not a big deal, but it can stand, it can go on for centuries. So on the other hand, the rebar with concrete, it's only 70, 80-year lifespan. Okay. So with all the effort we go in and it's it doesn't last one full lifetime now. So I think we have to think beyond our lifetimes too. What we are leaving for our generations to come, are they going to be proud of what we have built? I think that's the question, and all of you, I hope that this school has taught you that. It is so important, and I'm happy to see that thinking reflected here. And I see the sustainability, the design, the architecture, and then the urban planning. See, it's not, at all a secret to say that our cities, bigger and bigger, as they get bigger and bigger, they're becoming more and more unlivable. Again, it's an urban planning problem. It's a problem that only your generation has to solve with applying that thinking. And one way to start is to design these micro 50-acre campus as well. It's not just, I don't look at our campus only as a workplace. I also see it as a place where people would love to come and spend time. That's how I think of it. It's not just a place you come for work for a paycheck. I'd love to come here. It's so nice around that. And because that way, good design, good architecture elevates your soul, elevates your spirit. The same thing for our school. I want the kids to want to come to the school. I love to come to the school. It's just the whole atmosphere, the ambience. You can create that through good space design, right? And we have done experiments where we took a dead space that nobody would go, transformed it into a place of attraction. What would normally be ignored. And I saw examples here where the underpass, the highway underpasses, you're designing it. And I'm so happy to see that. Because a highway underpass is something you will see a dull space. Who will want to go there, right? Actually, you can make it nice. And you are doing it. So that's the type of thinking that I'm so glad I came and saw this here. And I want to encourage all of you to keep doing this thinking in your work. Keep dreaming and stay relevant. Stay young. How do you stay young? And I'll give you one tip, work with young people. On a daily basis, I'm working with 19, 20-year-olds. They challenge me. And in fact, yesterday, my team stayed up till 3 a.m. I couldn't stay up till 3 a.m. with them. But still, that energy, right? I asked them, so when did you go to bed? They said 3 a.m. because we have a milestone to finish. That's when I realized, I have to keep up with these kids, and now I'm going old. So that's the spirit. That's one. Working with young people gives you that. Second is always adopt that culture of informality. There's one thing I learned in Silicon Valley. I like to pick up the best from every culture, including our own, of course. I'm grounded here. But wherever I go, whether it's Japan, whether it's Silicon Valley, what's the 2 things I can copy from there? That's how I'm looking. What's a good idea? One idea copied from Silicon Valley is in our company, everybody calls me by name. That's a very Silicon Valley culture. And that has served us very well. We operate in rural India, highly hierarchical culture. 18-year-old kid will call me by name there. We make them do it. They get over their reservations. Information flows freely. And it works like a charm every time. Even in deeply rural India. So we can make it work. So these are some of the ideas that we practice in our company. But I want you to apply this thinking, your design thinking, to everything you do. And as you go. And there's one final piece of thing I'm going to tell you. As an architect, as a designer, you're going to do client work. There will be clients, people who pay the bills. And one way to work with them, that's how I like to work. If you suspend your ego and only not always think of making a statement, you will actually make more of a statement that way. It's a paradoxical way to think. If you suspend your own self and say, how do I look good in this? Instead focus on only the problem, you will end up making more of a bigger statement eventually. You will actually get better quality work done. And because very often architects fall into the trap. I have to put my signature on it. And that's when, you build stuff that is superfluous. There's a lot of over design, all of that happens. If you suspend that and think only what is needed here, all of that, quietly in a very, understated way, you will make a statement. That's how I like to think about it. So that's one piece of hopefully useful to you in your practice. So thank you for inviting me here. I wish you all the best. As you go into the world, I wish you all success. Make our nation proud. Help build our nation. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Sir, you've been a beacon of light for all of us, a karma yogi in the true sense of the word, and your words will continue to inspire us on our path ahead. Thank you so much. May we request Sri Piramal now to felicitate our chief guest, Dr. Vembu, with our token of gratitude. We heartily thank Dr. Vembu for sparing his precious time and for all the inspiration that we derive from his mission of digital self-reliance and inclusive growth. Sir, our handcrafted memento has been put together in the true Swadeshi spirit with the products designed by our current and alumni startups such as Greener Edge Labs, Craftopia, Navrang, and those incubated at our university such as Crochet Bookmark, We Here, and Papico. We extend our sincere gratitude to Dr. Vembu for making it possible to preside as our chief guest despite all the other pressing commitments. Your words, as I mentioned, have left an indelible impact on our young solutionaries as they embark on their journeys ahead. Though we wish adieu to you for now, we are looking forward to your next visit at Anant. Thank you again. Can we have a huge round of applause for Dr. Vembu? And we have a good news. Sir has decided to spend a little more time with us. Thank you so much again, sir. So may we now request our chief guest, and I'm very, very happy to say this, may we now request our chief guest, Dr. Vembu, our president, Sri Piramal, and our provost, Dr. Vidyarthi, to proceed towards the center of the stage to confer the awards on our meritorious students. We confer 47 awards for the School of Design, School of Architecture, Anant Fellowship for Sustainability and Built Environment, and Anant Fellowship for Climate Action, including 4 students who have been permitted to receive their awards in absentia. We start with the prestigious awards for postgraduate programs. Our Academic Excellence Award honors the students who've demonstrated exceptional commitment to their studies with highest CGPA, and the Academic Excellence Award for Master of Design goes to Viransh Shah from Integrated Product Design. The Best Capstone Award for Master of Design, Integrated Product Design goes to Prasanna Lakshmi for her project Takumi Tiles that brings the confluence of academic and practical excellence. The Best Innovation Award for Master of Design, Integrated Product Design goes to Pramay Ajudia for his innovative project IGNIC that brings significant positive changes in the chosen area of application. The Best Innovation Award for Master of Design, Integrated Product Design goes to Viransh Shah for his project BARC. We next move to Anant Fellowships. Outstanding academic performance, sustainability, and built environment is awarded to Anant Fellow, who achieves the highest CGPA, and the award goes to Snehashri Sundareshan. We request Snehashri Sundareshan to stay back for the best live action project in sustainability and built environment and invite Vidisha Patil to join her. Snehashri and Vidisha explore nuanced behavioral aspects in the adoption of natural farming with strong teamwork. We now proceed with Anant Fellowship for Climate Action. The Academic Excellence Award goes to Shivakumar Krishnamurthy, recognizing the ability to demonstrate exceptional rigor and commitment. AFCA Impact Award 2025 goes to Priyank Patel for working towards creating a positive impact in community and field. Spirit of Fellowship Award is awarded to Samira Fernandez for embodying the fellowship values and collaborative spirit. This award recognizes the contribution towards fostering a positive and supportive fellowship community. Let's continue now with the undergraduate awards. And we would want our audience to kindly continue clapping. We begin with the Bachelor of Design. The Academic Excellence for Bachelor of Design, Communication Design goes to Shruti Maheshwari. The Academic Excellence Award for Bachelor of Design, Interaction Design goes to Diya Shah. The Academic Excellence for Bachelor of Design Moving Image goes to Niranjana Sunil. The Academic Excellence for Bachelor of Design Product Design is awarded to Kavya Parekh. The Academic Excellence for Bachelor of Design Space Design is awarded to Vidhi Gangani. The Academic Excellence for Bachelor of Design Sustainable Fashion and Textile Design is awarded to Ananya Sharma. The Academic Excellence for Bachelor of Architecture is awarded to Jankrita Chauhan. The Academic Excellence for Bachelor of Architecture is awarded to Vyap Patel. We now proceed with the Best Capstone for Undergraduate Program. The Best Capstone Award for Bachelor of Design Communication Design is awarded to Shruti Maheshwari for innovative packaging design of fermented black tea. The Best Capstone Award for Bachelor of Design Interaction Design is awarded to Diya Shah for her project Fossil Story that enhances the learning experience at Indroda Fossil Park. The Best Capstone Award for Bachelor of Design Moving Image is awarded to Niranjana Sunil for her joint project Latter, They Invited Us Home, a travelogue of young women. The Best Capstone Award for Bachelor of Design Moving Image is also awarded to Arya Kulkarni for the same project. The Best Capstone Award for Bachelor of Design Transdisciplinary Design is awarded to Meher Khera for E4 257, a project that captures exploration of memory, identity, and domestic rupture. The Best Capstone Design Award for Bachelor of Design Space Design goes to Vidhi Gangani for exploring dignified on-site housing environment for migrant construction community. The Best Capstone Design Award for Bachelor of Design Sustainable Fashion and Textile Design goes to Ayushi Choksi for her project Thimble that honors the legacy of artisans. Best Capstone Award Research goes to Jahnavi Sharma from Interaction Design for Apna Sathi, a community-led healthcare response for hilly regions. Best Capstone Award Research goes to Krina Jain from Space Design for her project that looks at people's behavior through lens of spatial thresholds. Best Capstone Award Social Impact is presented to Maithili Birje for Communication Design Project on Once a Millimeter, a Smartivity toy exploring storytelling and STEM. Best Capstone Award Social Impact is awarded to Krishna Langalia from Space Design for her project of understanding Anganwadis as learning and growing spaces. Best Capstone Sustainability recognizes interventions in the built environment by putting sustainability at the core. This award goes to Mania Parekh from Space Design for redesigning climate-responsive retrofits to mitigate the urban heat island effect. Best Capstone Award Exploration and Innovation celebrates projects that have pushed boundaries. This award goes to Divyakshi Parchani from Communication Design for creating an energetic brand identity for a new age sportswear startup. Best Capstone Exploration and Innovation is awarded to Lokesha Thumse from Space Design for her project Blueprints of the Unfamiliar that reimagines single-use material. Best Experimental Capstone Award celebrates experimentation against the norms. This award goes to Vivek Nair from Interaction Design for Deluloop, improvising music with LLMs using live looping. Best Experimental Capstone Award goes to Meera Makadia from Sustainable Fashion and Textile Design for creating Kora, contemporary women's wear. Best Innovation Award goes to Manthan Nagda from Product Design for his project enhancing the hydration experience of the young folks. Best Innovation Award is awarded to Aishwarya Gehlot from Sustainable Fashion and Textile Design for designing Chaya, a culturally rooted yet modern luxury pret. We request the audience to clap louder than what I can hear from the stage. Now we proceed towards the Bachelor of Architecture Awards. Best Thesis Award Design recognizes the creative synthesis of spatial, environmental, and tectonic resolution in the architectural design project, and the award goes to Rajvi Desai for Angnu, community-centric approach to the well-being of Maldhari community. Best Thesis Award Design is awarded to Jhankrita Chauhan for Threads of Life, a living neighborhood in Ajrakpur. Best Thesis Award goes to Isha Devanganan for her thesis, Bastar Museum, A Passage Through the Wilds. Best Thesis Award Research recognizes exceptional academic rigor and significant contribution to contemporary architectural discourse. The award goes to Lawrence Berkmans for the thesis that highlights contemporary developments in the methods of contradiction and how they manifest in the work of architects today. Best Thesis Award Research goes to Vaibhavi Shastri for reading social constructs of women's spaces in Rajasthan miniature paintings. We now move to the Best Student Awards. This award honors the most proactive student who participated in curricular, co-curricular, and extracurricular activities. And the coveted award goes to Ishita Jha from Bachelor of Design. The Best Student Award is also presented to the student who volunteered in the university activities and received highest feedback from deans, faculty, and director student services. The award this year goes to Deep Thakur from Bachelor of Architecture. Thank you so much again, Dr. Vembu, Shri Piramal, and Dr. Vidyarthi for conferring the awards. We request you to kindly take your seats. Congratulations to the awardees. Let's have a huge round of applause for our outstanding achievers who embody the spirit of our university and serve as an inspiration to the entire community. May we also have a huge round of applause for our chief guest, and we wish him great celebrations back home. As we celebrate the success and spirit of class of 2025, it is time to hear from our valedictorians, our solutionaries, as they share their learnings, memories, and vision ahead. We first invite our valedictorian Amrita Goyal from Bachelor of Architecture.
Good evening, everyone. As we, the class of 25, stand here or rather sit here today, I am reminded of something that architecture school taught me quite early. Nothing meaningful is ever built alone. To the families, friends, professors, mentors, the people who showed up for us again and again, even when we didn't believe in ourselves, thank you for being the village that raised us. We joined the university in a search for identity, belonging, direction, and through a college life that extended far beyond academics, Anant became the answer. Festivals, cultural nights, NASA events, these were the moments where we found our people, learning to collaborate, trust, lead, and celebrate each other. Architecture isn't confined to classrooms. It spills into studios that become second homes, into late nights, the determination of preparing for a jury, and the shared vulnerability of presenting ourselves through our work. Documentation trips, RSPs, internships, and conventions pushed us to look at our world more closely, more critically. They taught us that architecture and design start with listening to people, contexts, materials, and communities. In our field, more than almost any other, failure is a close companion, one that we learn to make our greatest strength. The beauty of falling down again and again is that you learn to pick yourself up no matter what. Each of us is headed down a unique path. Some of us will do a master's. Some are at the cusp of starting their own practices. Some are engaged, and some may leave architecture entirely. But the spirit of never giving up is something that stays with you. One of the greatest gifts of belonging to a young institution is how fearlessly it lets you dream. We saw ideas, ambitious, idealistic, and sometimes improbable, find support and structure here. That belief in freedom has shaped our identities as designers and as citizens. Many of us came from different parts of the country with different memories of home, and yet Ahmedabad, with its warmth, generosity, and 9 glorious nights of Garba, found a way to welcome us all, leaving an indelible mark on who we're becoming. Architecture school has made us literate in a language that most aren't fortunate enough to speak, the language of space. And with that literacy comes a responsibility to our communities, to our cities, and to our people. Tomorrow, we carry that responsibility forward. But today, class of 2025, take a moment to honor how far you've come. Congratulations. It's been an honor, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Amrita. We are glad that you found your home at Ahmedabad in architecture and at Anant. Now we request Kushal Vakchore to give his valedictorian speech.
Good evening, everyone. Respected faculties, families, and my fellow graduates. My name is Kushal Vakchure, and it's an honor to stand here as the valedictorian. When we first came to Anant, most of us expected to learn how to design. What we didn't expect was how much we would learn about ourselves along the way. Somewhere between attending lectures and pulling all-nighters, we realized that college isn't where we pick up skills, but it's slowly where we learn how to think, how to unlearn, and how to grow into the people we are meant to be. We learned that growth doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it's simply choosing to try again the morning after a rough critique. Sometimes it's recognizing that you've let go an old habit, or noticing that you've quietly become a little bit more patient, a little bit more resilient, and a little bit more grounded than before. And these moments were confined just to classrooms or hostels. They actually unfolded in the in-between spaces where real life actually happened. The shared struggles, the shared laughters, and the precious memories and moments, and the shared packets of instant noodles that kept us going. With people somehow became family when we weren't even looking. Living, learning, and growing together taught us responsibility, empathy, and the simple truth that community is one of the most powerful forces of education. I'm glad to say I found my tribe. To our faculty, I thank you for walking with us through this journey. Not teaching us, but standing beside us, challenging us and guiding us when we needed the direction the most. To my classmates, thank you for being the reason this place felt more than a campus. You are the people who made this journey truly worth it. And to our parents, finally, our cornerstone, we are truly grateful for the support and the unwavering confidence in our pursuit of design. My apologies. Here's to carrying everything we've learned and unlearned into what comes next. Thank you and have a lovely evening. Congratulations to the batch of 25.
Thank you so much, Kushal. From noodles to doodles, we've come a long way. We now request Snehashri Sundareshan from Anant Fellowship in Sustainability and Built Environment.
Vanakkam and a very good evening to everyone here. Every journey has a rhythm. That of the 8th cohort of the Anant Fellowship began quietly. Strangers sharing a space, a city, and a year that none of us fully quite understood yet. However, slowly the beats aligned. Some days were soft, some were restless, and others were carried by the shairis that somehow held this cohort together when nothing else could. We came in with our own worlds, our own convictions, and maybe that's exactly why we needed those unlearning modules. Because some of us arrived with very fixed ideas about what we wanted to learn. But this place, and Anant, has this way of subtly rearranging you. It teaches you to listen, to stretch, and to let the unexpected lessons find us. I'm deeply grateful to everyone who helped shape this journey for us, the fellowship team, and the faculty who challenged us, supported us, and pushed us to grow, our families and the fellows themselves. Together, we created a space for each of us to grow, a place where our journeys quietly lifted one another. We definitely did have our differences, but we always found a way back to each other in the classrooms and on field visits. And how can I forget those late-night tea breaks at ADs? We started off with a tradition of movie nights that didn't quite last long, but then the warmth of those beginnings stayed. And now looking back, this roller coaster of a year feels strangely complete in a way that only shared experiences give you. As we step forward, may we carry this curiosity, courage, and quiet strength that we found here together. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Snehashri. They spoke from heart and they spoke for all. They reminded us that learning is a story of relationship, resilience, discovery, dreams, and of course, chais and noodle also. We are incredibly proud of you, class of 2025, and are supremely excited for all the magic that lies ahead of you and all the magic that you are about to create. We now request Dr. Vidyarthi, Professor Jasmine Gohil, Associate Dean, Academic Affairs, Shri V.S. Gadvi, our board member at Anant and a retired bureaucrat from Government of Gujarat, also Executive Director at Adani Skill Development Center, to kindly proceed towards the center of the stage for conferring the degrees. We present 35 candidates from Master's Program in Integrated Product Design and Science, as well as Anant Fellowship for Sustainability and Built Environment and Anant Fellowship for Climate Action, who have fulfilled all requirements for the award, including 20 candidates who've been permitted to receive their degrees in absentia. May I request Professor Hardika Dayalani, Director, Anant Fellowship in Sustainability and Built Environment, to invite the candidates. The candidates will receive their degrees individually as Professor Dayalani calls their name and will return to take their seats.
Thank you, Dr. Vyas. Sorry. We begin with the Masters of Design, Integrated Product Design students. Lakshmi Prasanna. Please, everybody clap. Pramaya Julia. Vanshita Agrawal. Viran Shah. Now we proceed to Master of Science, Sustainability and Built Environment, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce them because this is our first cohort of Master of Science. Kanisha Shah. Pavan Raj. Pooja Gangwar. We now have Anant Fellowship in Sustainability and Built Environment. Harsh Bhadange. Nandita Kartha. Sneha Sri Sundaresan for the first time on the stage this evening. Vidhi Bhargav. Vidisha Patil. And Yashwardhan Bansal. Let us continue with Anant Fellowship for Climate Action. Priyank Patel. Samira Fernandez. Shiv Kumar Krishnamurthy.
Thank you so much, Professor Dailani. We now present 183 candidates from Bachelor of Design who fulfilled all requirements for the award, including 12 candidates who have been permitted to receive their degrees in absentia. May I call upon Professor Amitabh Pandey, Lead Communication Design, School of Design, to invite the candidates. The candidates will receive their degrees individually as Professor Pandey calls their names and will return to take their seats.
Now we continue with conferring the Bachelor of Design degree on the graduating students of Communication Design. Archie Choksi. Ayush Tekwani. Deepti Kumari. Disha Khandari. Dia Shah. Drishti Agrawal. Furpi Tamang. Harishri Upadhyay, Harsha Ramchandran, Divyangshi Parchani, Haley Shah, Ishika Kankaria, Jaya Lalwani, Jayanti Jangid, Kanishka Pandey, Karan Singh, Kashish Chojadia, Kavya Gaudani, Khushi Mukherjee, Khushi Patel, Kushal Purohit, Lakshmi Harikrishnan, Manav Sajja, Maithili Birje, Meera Trivedi, Nandika Das, Neha Jangid, Nidhish Parmar, Oishi Ghosh, Paridhi Bahal, Purva Pense, Purvi Gupta, Princey Kheda, Soumya Kothari, Shamon Sachdeva, Sashwat Singh. Shivram Perathusevalan. Shruti Maheshwari. Simran Lakhwani. Tanya Soni. Vishakha Bhongade. Now we continue with conferring the Bachelor of Design degree on the graduating students of Interaction Design. Aditya Dubey. Aditya Yadav. Arya Ankola. Ananya Dalabanjan. Anushri Mukherjee. Ayad Mirza. Hriday Pathak. Mahika Khurana. Nandana Raj. Palak Asnani. Dia Shah. Jhanvi Sharma. Vivek Nair. Parth Vashisht. Pranav Datta. Riya Gupta. Sakshi Shah. Shivansh Kapoor. Shreya Khanna. Srivasta Pridaparthi. Shriya Kasavaraju. Tanishka Dhore. Vidhi Gupta. The next would be Bachelor of Design, Product Design. Anushka Dhara. Ishita Jha. Kavya Parekh. Manthan Nagda. Ayan Sheikh. Kushal Vagchore. Maitreyi Soman. Malhar Thakur. Priyanka Dalvi. Riya Sharma. Ratan Rathod. Sanya Agrawal. Shreyash Dhar. Siddhi Hindustani. Sumanya Moduga. Udit Momaya. Urvi Butola. Vaidehi Bhaiya. Yashvi Bhimani. The next would be Bachelor of Design, Sustainable Fashion and Textile Design. Ayush Jain. Ankita Srivastava. Asmi Lala. Devanshu Shah. Gayatri Dahivelkar. Ishita Trivedi. Jahanvi Padiyar. Jia Salvi. Kashvi Patel. Ayushi Choksi. Aishwarya Gehlot. Ananya Sharma. Meera Makadia. Khushi Gosai. Manushi Shah. Priyal Jain. Sachi Main. Sanyukta Gupta. Smriti Nair. Shri Daksha Sri Ramula. Tanisha Mishra. Vidhi Patel. Now, we would continue conferring the Bachelor of Design to the graduating students of Transdisciplinary Design. Manushi Shah. Meher Kheda. Sparsh Patel. The next would be Bachelor of Design, Moving Image. Arya Kulkarni. Niranjana Sunil. Aditya Pund. Azba Memon. Pradyumna Tripathi. Shakti Shri S. Shivakumar Gupta. Vedansh Acharya. We now proceed with Bachelor of Design, Space Design. Arya Mod. Ami Padia. Archie Bavishi. Ashwin K.A. Arushi Tiwari. Ayushi Maniar. Bhavesh Suthar. Chetna Lalwani. Dhyani Patel. Diksha Maradia. Divya Goenka. Dia Bapna. Eva Jain. Gaurav Gupta. Hardi Shah. Harsh Jangir. Harshi Panchal. Hem Shah. Isha Bhalodia. Isha Vadhiya. Jainam Shah. Jainam Shah. Jeel Sethia. Jia Chauhan. Kanha Kansara. Kashish Shah. Khushi Faldu. Khushi Kesharwani. Krusha Popat. Kritika Jain. Lakshi Ostwal. Krina Jain. Krishna Langalia. Mansha Mehta. Mausam Govani. Meghna Gupte. Muskan Agrawal. Naisargi Adeshara. Nandini Bhanshali. Nima Patel. Priya Patel. Rajvi Patel. Ritu Prajapati. Riya Patel. Vidhi Gangani. Manya Parekh. Lokesha Thumse. Ruth Pinto. Sejal Zanwar. Sharvari Mohile. Shreya Chatwani. Sia Jain. Swasti Sharma. Tamanya Paryani. Taskin Bano Momen. Urja Bhalakia. Yashvi Mehta.
Thank you so much, Professor Pandey. Audience, we've just got the news that clapping is the new walking. Here is your last chance to complete 10,000 steps for today. Dignitaries on the dais, we now present 79 candidates from the School of Architecture who fulfilled all the requirements for the award, including 7 candidates who've been permitted to receive their degrees in absentia. May I call upon Dr. Gauri Bharat, Dean, School of Architecture, to invite the candidates. The candidates will receive their degrees individually as Dr. Bharat calls their names and will return to take their seats.
Thank you, Diti, and a very good evening to everyone. We'll start by conferring the degrees of the Bachelor of Architecture to the graduating students. Ahan Jain. Astha Pandya. Abhinav Agrawal. Aditya Brahmbhat. Amrita Goel. Anagha Vaidya. Arsh Ladha. Bill Vidoshi. Darshan Viroja. Dhruvi Mistry. Drashti Shah. Fiona Shah. Hamza Vakharia. Harshil Mistry. Jhankrita Chauhan. Isha Devangan, Deep Thakkar, Rishikesh Dwivedi, Janvi Patel, Jhalak Khandelwal, Joel Patel, Kavin Patel, Kavina Mistry, Kevin Joseph, Khushali Boda, Khushi Parsana, Khushi D. Patel, Khushi J. Patel, Khwahish Mehta, Lawrence Buckmans, Krina Shah, Kripal Vejpara, Krisha Gajjar, Mahima Dave, Mansi Ladha, Meet Navadia, Monishka Kothari, Muktansh Shah, Mustafa Pratapgarwala, मुस्तफ़ा रंगवाला, नैशर्गी गुप्ता, नंदिनी गोहिल, नेहा कुमारी, पार्थ राठौड़, पार्थिवी गुप्ता, पोशाली मंडल, प्राची बावरवा, प्रथमा मेहता, पृष्टि वडालिया, राजवर्धन सिंह राठौर, रिद्धि रूपारेलिया, रिया मालवी, रिया शाह, साक्षी बापना, सलमान लाटीवाला, सलोनी शाह, राजवी देसाई, सानिया अग्रवाल, संतोषी एल.एस. स्वरपू, श्रुति शाह, तुलिका दभाई, वैभवी मोदी, वैभवी सुथार, वंदन वघासिया, Vatsala Lasod, Vijit Doshi, Vishal Mali, Vyom Jadawala, Yagni Solanki, Vaibhavi Shastri, Vyap Patel, we now continue with the Bachelor of Science, Architectural Science, Jia Gautam. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Gauri. We are immensely grateful to the dignitaries on the dais. May we request you to take your seats. Thank you so much, audience, for all your enthusiasm. Now, our president will declare the convocation closed.
I declare the convocation closed.
Congratulations to the freshly minted graduates. May you be blessed with wings to chase newer possibilities and roots to stay true to who you are. We know you'll carry forward the excellence and honor of Anant National University wherever life leads you. Let us seal this moment in time with a convocation photograph. We request the dignitaries on the stage to join for a photograph and remain standing thereafter for national anthem. We request the sound to play the national anthem. Now the academic procession shall exit. We request the audience to remain standing in its honor.
The convocation space until the procession has left.
And then proceed for dinner to Vandana Hall to celebrate the success of our graduating class of 2025. We thank you all for joining us for this convocation. To our graduate degree holders, may your paths be bright and your aspirations shine high. Shubhratri.
वो लोग अभी वीडियो शूट